Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Installment of Scott Selections here for Wednesday, March 22nd. For again today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner in basketball with the Cavaliers, -2.5 and -115 on DraftKings. Looked like it was going to be a blowout, but then the Cavs almost choked it in the fourth quarter. Keyword almost as they held on and covered. So nice winner for us for the winner here on Wednesday. And for today's play of the day, going to stay in the NBA, we'll get a matchup between the Trailblazers and the Jazz taking place at around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this match, we're going to go with the home team in this one. We're going to take the Jazz -3.5 and -115 on BetMGM. Time recording of 3 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why I'm going to take the Jazz in this spot. First reason, look at the actual recent form of both teams. Utah's been the much better team, and it's not even close. The Jazz have won 4 of their last 5 games against decent competition, while Portland has been horrible lately. The Trailblazers have lost each of their last 6 games, and more concerningly, 5 of those 6 losses were by at least 14 points. So Portland has already had some rumors about shutting down Lillard if this team doesn't go on a quote-unquote run over the next week or so. It's not going to happen. This team's horrible. But the point is Lillard's going to get shut down, and I'll mention the injury report already for this game. Portland has no interest in actually winning at this point, or at least it appears that they have no hope of winning. And I think as a result, the spread's a little bit too low. But to go through the actual home road splits for these teams, Utah's been very good at home this season, as the Jazz are 22-13 straight up, 19-15-1 ATS at home, while the Trailblazers are 14-22 straight up and 17-19 ATS on the road. Over the past 5 games, Utah does rank number 1 in the league in offensive rating, while Portland ranks 28th. And over the past 5 games, Utah ranks 22nd in defensive rating. Portland ranks dead last. So Portland, right, once again, is the 3rd worst offense and the worst defense in the past 5 games. Not exactly optimistic about their chances in this game. And I mentioned how Lillard might get shut down in a little while based on how awful this team has been. It is worth mentioning that they've already shut down Simons and Grant for this game. They will both not be playing. So you have Lillard and basically nobody else on this team who's worth a damn. Maybe a little bit of Nurkic, but we know he's been a bit underwhelming so far this season. But the point is, I feel like Portland's only hope of winning this game is if Lillard goes for 50. And even if he does go for 50, there's no guarantee they're going to win the game anyway, because Utah might score 130 and change. But you're looking at Utah, and they did end up beating the Kings last game, which was very impressive because Markkanen didn't even play. And Markkanen ended up missing that game because of a back injury. However, he was a full participant in practice on Tuesday, so he's expected to return to the lineup. He's the favorite to win most improved player. He's been a very solid player, been an all-star, and I do think him being back in the lineup is going to be a big deal for Utah since Portland really doesn't have anybody to guard him. But you're going to give me a Utah team that's won 4 of 5, trying to make a final push into the play-in tournament. Portland has once again been horrible. At no point have they looked close to turning it around. 5 of the last 6 losses by 14 plus points. Definitely not ideal. And I think Utah should be able to get the job done at home by at least 4 points. Play that once again here for Wednesday, March 22nd is going to be on the Jazz -3.5 at -115 on BetMGM. Bye, everyone.